Hey YouTube, so I finally found my 10 millimeter. Guess where I found it? Inside my toolbox. So found it today and I'm pretty stoked. So I decided to show you the difference between the American made Craftsman open and wrench and the Chinese made. Both of these are 10 millimeters. As you can see, hocus focus. Okay, 10 millimeter. You can read 10 millimeter there, and you can see 10 millimeter here. I don't know, my camera is having a hard time focusing, but you can see there. Okay, so 10 millimeter here and 10 millimeter there. American made, okay, and Chinese made. So I'll show you the difference between the two of them. So here is the end, the box end. You could see the difference. Okay, the thickness are almost about the same, but look at this. It's like comparing a fat lady to a supermodel. Look at that. You could see the fat Craftsman, the Chinese Craftsman in the back, and the American Craftsman in the front. There, fat Chinese Craftsman. Okay, let's look at the open end. You can see that the Chinese jaws is pretty fat as well. Okay, that's 10 millimeter of open jaw, and you can see extra metal. My take on the handle is that they are about the same. Actually, this is fatter in thickness. This is thinner in thickness. Okay, and you can see here the jaws. The Chinese Craftsman is thicker in the jaw as well. Aside from fatter, aside from having extra meat like this, and it's thicker on the side. That's incredible. And be honest with you, I've been using this American made for 20 years, and I haven't had any problem with it. So I'm just wondering how long this thing will fare, the Chinese made. So fits right into this as it should, but I'm sure that with its fat end, it'll probably not get into tight spots like how this one would. Okay, so that's just my take on this. My conclusion: I'm not a metallurgist, but I'm thinking that the Chinese quality is inferior to the American made one, and so they made the steel thicker so that it'll handle the same strength as the American made Craftsman. So that's just my take on it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Everywhere I look at it, the Chinese made tools are always fatter than the American made, and that could have something to do with the way the metal is being made. More metal to make it so that it'll be as strong as the American metal. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm just pretty stoked I found my American made Craftsman again. USA. Love it.